Today we're going to be looking at converting decimals into fractions. So to be successful, you're going to need to use your knowledge of decimals, use your place value knowledge, especially those columns after the decimal point, and you're going to need to be able to simplify fractions, and then within that we're going to be finding common factors. So here is my help sheet. Decimals back to fractions. Digits in the tenths column only, I need to put over 10 and simplify. So if I have 0.5, then if I put that into my place value grid, I know that that 5 represents 5 tenths. And that says everything I need to hear. So I know that I have 5 tenths. Now 5 tenths can be simplified very easily to a half by dividing the numerator and the denominator both by 5. Let me have a go at another one. If I had 0.7 and I wanted to convert that into a fraction, I'm going to put 0.7 into my place value grid. Recognise that it only stays within the tenths column. I have 7 tenths in this decimal. So 0.7 must equal 7 tenths. Now 7 cannot be simplified because 7 is a prime number and 7 does not go into tenths. So I have job done on that one. Let's look at when it gets a little bit more tricky. Digits are in the hundredths column as well. So for example, 0.78. I need to put over 100 and simplify. So I'm going to write 0.78 into my place value grid. I'm going to recognise that it goes into the hundredths column. So I have 78 hundredths. Now let me show you why that works. You can express 78 hundredths on a hundredths square. So each one of these boxes is 0.01, and I have 100 of them making my whole down here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just going to rub it out. There we go, that works. Okay. So first of all, I recognise that I have 7 tenths, because in the number 0.78, I have 0.7, so I have 7 tenths, so I have in green highlighted my 7 tenths. And as you can see, that creates, that's not green, that creates my 0.70 on my 100 square. So 7 tenths I know is the same as 70 hundredths down here. Now I've looked at the 0.08, the remaining part, and I have placed 8 red dots to get to 0.78. So in total I have 78 of my boxes filled out of my hundredth square. So that would be 78 hundredths, and that is why that works. So let me have a go. Oh no, what didn't I do here? In year 6, I didn't simplify this. So my numerator and denominator in this one both have a common factor of 2, so I can divide them both by 2, which would give me 39 50ths. That would be it in its simplest form. Okay, let's have a go at another one. 0.32. So I'm going to write 0.32 in my place value grid. Recognise that it goes into the hundredths, so I'm going to be placing it over 100, and I have 32 of them, 32 hundredths. Now I know 32 and 100 have a common factor of 4, so I can divide both numerator and denominator by 4, and that is going to give me 8 25ths in its simplest form. Final one. What happens when I have 0.493? Well, this time I'm going to notice that it goes into the thousandths column. So this time I'm going to place it over 1000, and I have 493 of them. If it is a it's a bit simple to simplify it, then please do. However, 493 over 1000 I'm just going to leave it as that. So your task today is to use the help sheet and to convert these decimals into fractions showing your workings out. I think you can do all 12. Once you've done that, your task 2 is to look at these mastery tasks, testing your knowledge of converting decimals into fractions. And finally, you have a SAT style problem at the bottom. Answers again to all are underneath. And I would be expecting you to tick if you get it right, or have another go if you've got it wrong.